Well, the question everybody always asks me is, what do you have to say about, you know, Rio Nuevo's been around for 10 years and downtown there's nothing to show for it. And I don't have a great answer. We're trying to keep things alive. It really is, in my mind, this is me as a private citizen, and I wasn't here all along, so I didn't know what went on. But looking at what happened, it just seems to me that the people who managed the project were inexperienced and unprepared, and it became a political thing, promising each political office what they wanted to hear, stretched too thin, didn't know how to make it happen, and the wheels came out from under it. Basically, most of the community thought everything was a failure. And the original vision included a hotel, and it included the recreation of a lot of cultural aspects on the west side of the freeway. And that was the Mission Garden, the original convento. So the birthplace of Tucson, there was going to be a recreation of that. Then there was going to be the hotel, and also an aquarium and the Rainbow Bridge. The aquarium and the Rainbow Bridge are just absolutely dead. The hotel is still being worked on, and the Mission Garden, the walls are up, but there's no money to finish it, so we're doing it with volunteers. And so anyways, that was the original vision. Right now, according to Senate Bill 1003, the absolute focus has to be on the hotel. They're not allowed to, they're allowed to continue with any projects that were previously contracted, but there's almost no money. Right now, the cash projections from the tax increment financing just barely covers existing debt. 9 new members that were appointed, 5 by the governor, 2 by the Speaker of the House, and 2 by the President of the Senate. The board wants to distance themselves from the city. They want to hire their own treasurer. They want to hire their own everybody, basically, but they don't have any money to do that. So, but on that board, they are a very, very high qualified board. Not every person is familiar with commercial real estate, finance, construction, whatever, but the core of that group is. They have really strong commercial development representation, strong financial representation, and they are a very qualified board, whereas before the board was not so qualified. And so these folks are getting very, very serious, and they're already giving signals as to what they're going to do. And you know, the problem is will they be successful without much of a cash stream coming in? That's the tough part.